Welcome back to another episode of AM in the PM with Amanda and Mark.
Hello, Amanda. How are you today?
Good.
This fucking microphone keeps falling. Sorry. You know what we need to do, though? We need to be, way more energetic. Even though we're kind of in a dungeon right now, and Amanda's, really in the dark. But, lights and shit.
Welcome back to another episode of AM in the PM with Amanda and Mark.
Welcome back! How are you doing? Yeah, I'm leaving all that in there. What are we chatting about today? Manders?
I think our plans for the rest of the year,
Yes,
I guess.
the rest of
2021. I was
2021.
gonna say we should talk about how the holidays are coming up, but and we might as well just so for us, Halloween was yesterday, and
In real time, yes.
everyone freaks out when Halloween ends and they think it's November 1st. It's Christmas. I think that's a little much for me. I like to keep.
What happened to the turkey?
I mean, we are still not moved into our home yet, which is where we are recording right now. We're still not moved in there yet. We're still working on it. So I personally don't have decorations out, but my mom always kept fall decorations out for Thanksgiving, too, and a lot of people like to decorate for Christmas already on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, there's a sneeze.
I need a tissue.
She needs a tissue. They're right behind you. Oh, snot. Amanda gives some really good sneezes sometimes. Yeah, a little ASMR sneeze right in the sneeze and nose blow right in the microphone. That's good. Amanda has sneezed a lot of times and snot has just came all the way down out of her nose. It's wild.
All right.
It's pretty impressive.
I apologize for that. Yeah, I think that'd be so. I just think I know they're close together, but it's I feel like it's more of okay, as soon as Thanksgiving's over, you decorate for Christmas, and then it's okay if you keep your Christmas lights up, Christmas stuff up for a little bit of January. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's weird people put their Christmas tree up for Thanksgiving, because that'd be you're celebrating Christmas twice or something. It'd be so weird having
Yeah.
that up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can understand it, but not really
I think
because
some
I've
people
always.
get so excited for Christmas, and I love Christmas, but I don't know. It's just I like the fall too. I feel like Thanksgiving is November. That's still considered fall to me.
Yes, I think
Sometimes it snows and stuff, but it's still fall. Everyone's and I mentioned this to Mark. December is okay, I guess, because of Christmas, but January and February, I feel are so dark, cold, and depressing.
Yes.
Because it's just so cold and so dark outside. And it's it almost feels never ending, you're never going to get to the other side. It's so cold and dark.
Yeah, it's awful. That's why I don't like winter. But my birthday's in January. Never really look forward to that. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Valentine's Day is in February.
Yeah. I don't know. But we got a lot of stuff to do between now and then. Obviously, we got some furniture coming in December. We want to be moved in here by November or late November around Thanksgiving time. That would be great. As far as a little housing update here, it's going. I can't remember what we talked about necessarily last time, but we're getting the flooring kind of put together in the bedroom. I want to make sure, though. Actually, I'll talk about this real quick. I mean, well, you should check out the vlogs because we vlog. I'll leave a link in the description. They're over on my channel. There's a whole playlist. As of this going live, I don't know how many we have, but right now we have about 6 or 7, 12 total. So I'm just kind of trying to publish them. But been filming a lot, been documenting a lot of the stuff. Amanda's been in some of the vlogs. I'm just here kind of working on stuff most of the time. And it's a slow process. It's pretty fun for the most part. But there's just a lot of things that you kind of need to kind of talk about and consider and think about. And one of the things is like today I was putting the floor in or trying to put a little bit more of the floor in. And I don't want to have any transitions. Like I want to make sure that the flooring goes together throughout the house. It's all just one thing. Like in the doorway, if you ever see something like that where there's like a little hump, I don't want to have any of that. So I'm trying to figure out how to do all that, do it properly and make it all beautiful. I don't think it's super complex, but I just need to, put the time in understanding that because I don't want to make too many mistakes as we go about it. Because this house is going to look absolutely phenomenal and beautiful based on the way that we designed it, like the interior, but just takes time to do work. Is really kind of where we're at. So those are our big milestones, though. In here by office and bedroom done by Thanksgiving. About 4 weeks on that. Trying to get the living room done in the next 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So we can get the floor in, or the couch.
The furniture is getting delivered on December 14th, but surprisingly it was available for us already.
I'll be stoked if we can get all that done.
Yeah.
Plus, but the other thing is like those things aren't that difficult. Painting just takes time. Flooring takes time to kind of plan and do it. But the big thing, my dad was here this past weekend, and we're trying to fix up like the air handler stuff and try to figure all that out. Because we want to make sure we have good air conditioning when we're here in the summer. And he definitely knows there's a lot of things that we can do to make it better. And he said like the stuff that's here now, they did not do a great job. So I'm excited about that because, I mean, there's room for improvement, obviously. But, it's just more work. It's time in the attic. It's time doing all sorts of other stuff. And we did some electrical work, too. And there's a little bit of weird electrical stuff going on. Luckily, though, big update that we have pretty much found out from some of the outlets in the house. Somebody must have either this house was never had aluminum wiring in it, or it doesn't have aluminum wiring or they replaced it or something. But that's a big thing because in 1960s and 70s they had aluminum wiring, which isn't, it's just kind of different than copper, but it was no bueno. So I'm very happy that most of the house seems to be copper in nature. That's good. And we're just doing little things here and there, trying to make it function a little bit better and look a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
But it's a process.
So.
And we're selling shit.
Yeah.
I got 2 tonight as of filming this. I'm supposed to go sell a double curtain rod set. Tomorrow I'm supposed to sell a dresser. We've already sold like 2 or 3 things, and all of that money is going into our joint checking account to pay the bills. And today was bill day.
Yeah.
Our first bill day. It's our first mortgage payment. Well, I have the auto pay. We have the auto pay set up from the thing. So like it's kind of, I try to make it all like one kind of day-ish. So I think I made them all like kind of today. Nothing has gotten withdrawn yet from the account that I saw so far. But I saw that we had everything was set up on auto pay, and people were saying like, oh yeah, this is a payment that was made today. Shit like that just takes time. I've actually put out a tweet today. It's amazing how bad utility company online portals are. It's amazing how bad they are. It's just no other competition. They don't need to be better. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited
Yeah.
for all the stuff we're doing?
Yeah.
What are you most excited for?
I'm excited to move in.
Are you ready to design a kitchen?
No.
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 Not ready to design a kitchen.
No.
I'm chomping at it.
Not there. I just want it to be painting and have painting. Painted and have floors.
I'm chomping at it. I'm really ready for that.
Are we going to paint the kitchen?
I don't want to. Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, painting, definitely not a big deal. Could definitely paint it. But doing the floor, much bigger deal. Because if you move shit, going to have to tear up the floor.
Yeah, but when are we going to be able to do the kitchen? Like,
I don't
you
know.
act like we're going to do it like next year.
I'm crazy. You know me. We got ads on the YouTube videos. We got ads on the YouTube videos. Made $400 so far. So, just, are you saying money wise? Is that the problem?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't know, man.
What do we do with my cat when we're remodeling and we live here? Like, what does she do?
Stays at mom's house, grandma's house. Yeah. She loves the sun porch.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
I'm just still taking it baby steps here. Like,
Taking it baby steps, motherfucker. Tell you what. Baby steps. Baby steps. Yesterday she says, "Oh wow, my finger would look a lot better with a ring on it." As soon as we did that, oh, let's start planning for the fucking wedding that we already know when that's gonna be. So like, you can just start doing whatever you want. You already know, like,
no one's letting ever.
Can you plan a wedding before you get engaged?
I feel like I need to start planning.
I gave you
now.
I gave you the time. I gave you the time.
I feel like I need to start planning right now, but I feel like everyone around me is acting like like every time I say something about the wedding, they're like, "You're not engaged yet." I'm like, okay. So I guess you need a ring for everyone.
I told you the date. This isn't orthodox, probably, but I told you.
Well, I don't know.
We agreed on the date. Or not the date.
I don't
date,
know anything. Oh, I did want to start making, the guest list. So just so we have like a.
You should do that.
Yeah, I did want to do that.
You should do it in order of must-haves to. Like you should do it. You should. Yeah, you should do it. You should do a category. You should do must attends. You know, like must-haves there, and then nice to. Like must-haves, nice to haves.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long in advance. Like, well, it would be, I think, like less than 2 years away now.
Yeah, I don't know what.
So
I mean,
that's kind of scary to me.
You wanted to have it in the fall. Doesn't make any sense to have it next fall or this this
so,
coming fall in 2022. So.
And like I know, like Shelby
is.
and Brian, their wedding's a year away, and they're like they have like they're like picking the caterer. And she just got her dress.
Think about all the people that like hear their names on this show.
That's only a year.
This man just fucking says random people's life stories on this fucking show.
Shelby is I work with her. She's like a coworker. Anyways, they're planning on getting married a year from October, I believe. And she told me like a year, like it's like a year from now, and like they're like doing the catering and the whole shebang. I mean, I don't know how big our wedding is going to be, but I don't know. I just like, I feel like it's funny though, because I feel like we used to talk about this and I'd be like, oh, I'll be engaged for, you say you'll be engaged for 2 years.
You don't want to be engaged for a long time.
But.
Does anybody really want to be engaged for a long time? What's the pro?
But I feel like it goes by so quick. Like 1 year, 2 years, it goes by quick as hell because the whole time you're planning the wedding, and then it's like, boom, you're married.
What is the What would be the advantage of being engaged for a long time?
There's not.
I wouldn't think there would be. It's kind of like a limbo stage. Why do you want to be there?
I think it's kind of more like you really just want to be engaged. So you're like, oh, I'll be engaged for a few years, and then like, I don't know.
I don't know why you'd want that.
Well, maybe if you're young. You're like 19.
I see marriage as like the finish line.
Some people get engaged when they're like in college, so they don't get married for a couple years.
I haven't thought this all the way through, so I'm just gonna.
I mean, technically, 2 years is still like a long. Well, no, it'll be less than 2 years now, because we're not engaged yet. It'll be like. Yeah, it'll be less than 2 years. A little less than 2 years.
I see.
From what I'm gathering.
Okay. I see marriage, like getting married, as like the finish line of like the first leg of the race. Like once you get to there, it's like awesome. You got a lot of shit to do after that. You got to have like a family and all that and sort of stuff. But it's like the first leg. You made it through being a couple, dating, made it through engagement. Now you're finally married. Cool. Probably obviously moved in together and all that sort of stuff. And then from there, you got to navigate it. But once you're there, I mean, it's like, you don't got to worry about. There's like a lot of big events in life. And at the time of marriage, I feel like there's a lot of them that are already, not like a lot of them, but there's a good amount of them that you've already checked off the list, right? Like proposing and actually getting married and all that. And then from there, and moving in, generally, again, moving in, those are three really big things that you do right there. And then after that, obviously, you got to have kids or whatever. And then honestly, it seems like, maybe you move or something, but once, like kids and maybe moving into another home, you really don't go through a lot of stuff. You have to do a lot of stuff from day to day, but there's not like is there any like really big things you have to tackle until like your kids move out or your kids like go to college? I mean, I don't know. What are you thinking?
I mean, your kids
Kids doing stuff, yeah.
are a lot in general.
We're certain, yeah. But like big, crazy, earth-shattering things.
I guess.
I don't know. I don't fuck with earth-shattering things anyway. I just go by.
Birthing a baby out of your vagina.
That's a big thing. Yeah. We said having kids though.
Surviving with a baby. Parenting.
That's a sustained thing though. That's not like a one event.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like
I would call it a lifestyle change.
Well, moving in together is different because that's like something you actually do every day. Proposing and like having a wedding, like anyone can do that. Mm-hmm. Just because you get married doesn't mean you're gonna last forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
It's about the whole picture, marriage as a whole.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Fall of 2023. There's the time period.
I don't know how to start planning a wedding. I guess maybe I start with the guest list. But then like we have to pick a venue and then like what kind of food
we talked about this. You had a dream wedding episode. You're just gonna have to go back and watch that. What do you mean what?
I don't remember that.
We made an episode where you went through and you talked about this for like 40 minutes.
Oh.
It was only like 5 episodes ago.
I wonder if I said no.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
No. It was after that.
Was it in the fall? Like this was recently?
Yeah, just check the thing.
Oh. Well. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I need help. I told my aunt. I said I need you to help me. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. Neither do I. So.
And like, I feel like I'm gonna be particular about like the food. Like it needs to be good food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't having shitty food at my wedding.
We're gonna have like 2 giant cookie tables.
Why don't we make like one giant cookie?
No.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. So that's the rest of our life. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. But the rest of the year, Christmas, we'll be waking up here Christmas morning. That's exciting.
What day is it?
What?
What day is it on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question. Let's look.
Just wondering what.
It's on a Saturday.
A Saturday.
Yeah, but you really.
That means I'll get off Sunday.
I don't know what Mark has planned up his sleeve, but
For what?
For the proposal. Maybe you would, if you proposed to me on Christmas, maybe you would get out of getting me gifts. But he said no to that.
You would take an engagement as your entire Christmas presents.
No, I still need a gift.
Yeah.
He says before Christmas. It is November 1st. The countdown begins.
Don't get excited.
I'm excited.
Don't
Now
get
you-
excited.
Now you gave me a time.
Better get to work, buddy.
What do you mean?
Better get to work, man. Got a lot of work to do.
I feel like I know kind of when it's going to happen.
Really?
I feel like you're waiting until we move in here. I don't know what you have planned, but I feel like that has to be it. What else would it be?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
Stay tuned. We'll hit you back in 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. Um, also, it's very interesting because like I don't know what people typically do when they're like engaged. But I feel like I mean a lot. I feel like a lot of people have been together for so long. Like my friend Lindsay, she said like her brother and his now fiance, like they went to pick out the ring together and everything, and like I went and picked it out myself one day. I don't know what happened. I just got like we were like I don't even think we bought the
She picked
house.
it out so long ago that she's not even gonna like it
It
when
wasn't
she
that
gets it.
long ago.
It was at least 2 months ago at this point.
Oh, for sure, 2 months. It was definitely It was yeah, it was definitely months ago, but like it wasn't not like it was a year ago or anything like that. Um, I don't maybe oh maybe in like August. Yeah, I think it was August. I don't know what happened. I've been so it was just kind of like we always talked about it and stuff like that. And obviously I didn't know like when we were planning on getting engaged or whatever, but we were like getting the house and stuff. I don't think we even like got the house for sure, but like I guess like we were moving in together soon, and I guess we always talked about it being like not long after moving together. And Mark just like, I mean, he like I didn't even know what my ring size was or anything, so like I knew he wasn't prepared, so I was just like, I'm gonna go. My friend was like, we should go look at rings, and I was like, I just went one day by myself, and that's it. But I feel like I just feel like there's a lot of couples that get engaged, and I wonder like, did you really have no idea they were gonna propose to you, or like you had no idea what kind of ring you were getting? Like it's just so interesting. Like some guys just like go get a ring, and a lot of times the girls have to like go get it resized because it doesn't fit their finger or whatever. And then they have like no idea. I just think that's interesting. Like maybe they have an idea that it might be happening, but like I don't know. I think it's just because like I like no.
Hmm.
But how could you not know unless I don't know. Kelsey didn't know. She had no clue apparently.
Hmm.
I mean, I just think
Surprise.
I think it also depends like where you are in your relationship. Like we're like 5 years deep, so it's just like the next step. And I know like everyone's like it's just a ring, blah blah, but I feel like it's like an upgrade. Like you're not my boyfriend anymore. Like I feel like we need a title upgrade. Like you're like I feel like you're more of a fiance. Like I feel like we're like
It's all about the titles.
we're
Really.
we're yeah. I just feel like I was talking to my uncle about it. He said, "Yeah, like that's what it's about." I just feel like you're so much more than my boyfriend, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like when you say boyfriend, it's like oh how it's just like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people that are boyfriend and girlfriend forever and they never get married. That's crazy too. But,
Mm-hmm.
you do you.
Yeah. Well, I guess you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned
Stay tuned.
to see what happens, what transpires.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the rest of our year. That's the rest of our life. Well, at least some of the next 2 years. And we'll see you then, I guess, right? In the meantime, if you want to stay even more up to date with us, make sure you like follow us on Instagram and watch those podcasts or those vlogs rather, the house vlogs, the Our First Home series on my YouTube channel. Links all in the description and everything. If you want to buy some merch, there's a link down there too, amandthepmpodcast.com/shop. There's also a link to ask us any question, and we will answer it on the show. So that's another fun thing. We'd love to get more of those. But we're going to keep on chugging here,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. So let's keep going. That's what we do. But regardless of all that, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. We greatly appreciate it. This has been another episode of AM and the PM with Amanda and Mark. We thank you, as always, for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one.